No, back to the start. So apologies for that quick changeover. We've got a heat now. Again, these are 2 fours, but this time they are 4s with 2 blades each. Quad sculls, the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup. And on this side, steering, well, the umpire's just about to warn them, the men from Reading University. They've had a fantastic season, and they are up against one of the selected crews, Rudern Tennis and Hockey Club by Leverkusen and Akademischer Rudern Clubs in Münster, Deutschland. That means they come from Germany, Tom.
So I'd say well done for getting that.
So Reading University have had an absolutely marvellous season. They won a gold medal at the British University Championships head. They have been all over the scene at the University Championships, and they are in the lead at the moment. So it's all changed, Tom, at Forley, and we saw Reading in the lead, but now the boys from Bayer Leverkusen on the right of the picture seem to have come through.
Well, both crews have a good pattern. I mean, looking at Reading early on, it looked solid, it looked consistent, and I think the movement they row, it's a nice pattern. But I think this is a little bit more intensity in the German crew, just coming through to the back end, a little bit more power. So the boat just looks a little bit more lively in the water, and so just each stroke there's a couple more inches, and you know that's all you need over the course. It's a couple more inches each stroke, wear down your opposition. But race isn't over. Reading coming back. It looks like they've just taken the stroke up maybe 1 or 2 pips, and now they're getting a little bit overlap. They can hear it. The crowd's starting to make a little bit of noise. So this race is certainly not done by any stretch.
Well, I think there'll be Reading will be turning to somebody with the power of Sam Twine, who won the Bucks men's single championships. That's the fastest university sculler. He's rowing in the 3 seat. That's 1 back from the guy sitting in the stroke for closest to you. And these men from Reading have known victory throughout the season at university level. The German crew don't have form at international level. It's not like they've raced at under 23s, but German sculling is really one of the world's sort of top level. They have a fantastic women's crew. The men's crew are reigning world champions in this event, and of course that heritage comes down through the clubs, particularly a club like Bayer Leverkusen.
I think that's right. I think that the German national system for sculling has been, it's got a fantastic legacy, and I think the crews it's produced over the years is, like you say, it's built from the bottom up, and they have a lot of top athletes who'll be coming through right now. And like you say, in this boat there'll be a couple of guys who'll be making the senior internationals in the next Olympiad, I imagine. But it's looking like it's still close, but the Germans just holding on just that last, where they get the blade in the water there, it's just a little bit crisper, keeps it a little bit livelier.
It's a big charge from Reading. They really put something in at Upper Thames Rowing Club. That's about 750 metres to go. Do you think they've got enough time? They're still that length behind, Tom.
Length is a tall order, but it's, I've come back from races being down a length behind, so I'm never going to write a crew off at all, but it'll be a tall order. But look, they look solid. They don't look tense. They're still within the rhythm. That's the main thing. Even when it gets panicky, even when you get into the last stages of the race, you can't tense up. You've got to keep driving the legs, opening the back up, and just keeping within the rhythm. It's all about keeping that pattern and that flow, even into the last bit.
So we are coming into the last part of this race. As I look out from the commentary box ahead of me, I can see they have 250 metres to go. I'd like, if I was supporting Reading, to think that was enough time. I think my head tells me that the men on the right of the picture from Bayer Leverkusen and Münster in Germany have really sculled a beautiful race, just paced great through the middle 1,000 metres, the middle part of this Henley course, just over 2,000 metres long. And the men from Reading had their go at Upper Thames, and there isn't enough water for them to get back. So it looks, unless sparring mistakes, and Tom, we have seen the 3-man of the German world champions lose them a world championship in 2011 by catching a crab on the line.
It does happen. Those, mistakes like that, things you just can't predict or, ever imagine happening, particularly in major races. I think at this stage, though, they're not quite under the same pressure. Just keep rowing it in, keep the intensity, just the last few strokes.
So Bayer Leverkusen win a closely fought race from Reading University. They've had a great season, not quite able to make that count today against the Germans. And the German crew exhausted, as you would expect. Fabian Mumberg there in the stroke seat. of the German crew. Great job from the men from Bayer Leverkusen. They take the heat of the Prince of Wales from Reading University Boat Club.